Do you think the idea of having superpowers is too far-fetched? Maybe you consider them to be creations of fiction writers and they don't have a place in the real world. Well, it is understandable why we might feel that way, since we don't see anything close to superpowers in our daily lives. It would still be an understatement. Today we're going to meet the rarest of animals with superpowers which you won't believe actually exist. This is the real deal. Before you get your mind blown, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe and click the notification bell for more such amazing content. Number 10. Diving bell spider. Can you picture a situation where an animal without gills can breathe underwater? Well, humans have been capable of doing this using diving bells for more than 2,000 years. But there is one other creature in the animal kingdom who's adopted a similar technique to go underwater. The diving bell spider lives most of its life underwater, and though it doesn't have any gills. In all respects, it's your regular land-dwelling spider, but with one key difference. You see the silvery bubble surrounding its body? That's an air bubble which has perfectly enveloped the creature. This air bubble acts like a diving bell, allowing the spider to breathe underwater for long periods of time. The spider creates this by spinning up a dome-shaped web between underwater plants. It then swims to the surface, and thanks to the fine hair on its legs and abdomen, it's able to trap air bubbles in them. It then submerges back into the depths, returning to the dome-shaped web and releases these bubbles, which then fill up the dome with air. The spider has to repeat this step a few times until it has created a bubble big enough to fit inside. This unique natural diving bell serves as a home for the spider and also a nursery for its eggs. Once the bubble is set up, the oxygen within the bubble is replenished by the trapped gases in water diffusing into the bubble. With this natural aqualung covering the spider, it can live most of its lifetime within the depths and can hunt, mate, feed, lay eggs, and rest. Quite an ingenious solution. Number 9. Peregrine Falcon. So far, no bird known can match the flying speed of a peregrine falcon in its hunting dive. The peregrine falcon is the fastest bird and, in fact, the fastest animal on Earth when in a dive. As it executes this dive, the peregrine falcon soars to a great height, then dives steeply at speeds of over 200 miles or 320 kilometers per hour. But first, some background. The peregrine falcon is indisputably the fastest animal in the sky, but only when stooping or diving. So for many years it was commonly held by scientists that the fastest flying bird in level flight was the white-throated needletail, formerly known as the spine-tailed swift, which could supposedly reach speeds of up to 47 meters per second or 105 miles per hour. That number, however, had never been scientifically proven. Swift fans, not this kind, disappointed at the dethroning of their champion, can take solace in the fact that the common swift still holds the record for longest continuous flight. There is no indication that the peregrine falcon is anywhere close to taking that record from them anytime soon. Number 8. Flying spiders. What's worse than spiders? A spider that can fly. Sounds like the perfect nightmare for anyone with a phobia for these 8-legged creatures. But you heard that right. Some spiders are capable of flying using their webs. Luckily, not all spiders can pull this off. They need to be tiny and light spiders which can bypass the effects of gravity enough to stay afloat. But these spiders don't take to the sky willy-nilly. They're very calculative and test the air conditions before they make the leap. They sense the wind using the hairs on their legs and then further check the wind conditions by lifting one or both of their front legs up to the air for a few seconds. They keep repeating this step, facing the changing direction of the wind before making the call. Once it's ready to take flight, it'll shoot out a stream of web into the wind, which can reach up to 2 to 4 meters long and make a triangular shape. With enough drag, the spider gets pulled up like a person on a glider and takes to the skies like a legend. Look at that spider go. Creepy, yet so darn cool. Number 7. Lyrebird. Maybe it's time we step away from the creepy, crawly world of spiders and venture into something less distressing. The world of birds seems like a good change. Wait, what does that sound? Sounds like a chainsaw. But there are no loggers in sight. The only thing that can be seen here is this bird. Well, would you look at that? There was no chainsaw after all. It's all the doing of this interesting bird. Lyrebirds are known for their incredible range of vocal abilities. They can pretty much imitate anything or anyone that they want. Their imitations are so on point that it's hard to discern them from the real thing. They even fool neighboring animals with their calls, mistaking it for their own kind. Just listen to it now. That's the noise of a camera shutter. Probably learned from a wandering photographer clicking away in the forest. But this incredible bird doesn't stop there. It can even go specific with its vocalizations. That was a camera with a motor drive. How it captures every detail of a sound is a natural wonder. These ground-dwelling Australian birds are even known to teach each other the noises that they've learned, sort of like a workshop for mimicry. Another striking feature of the lyrebird is its huge tail feathers, which are spread out like a fan to impress the females during mating season. This guy is full of surprises. Number 6. Annika Foreign. From birds of surprises to worms with equally surprising features, the Annika Foreign is one worm that shouldn't be missed. These slithering caterpillar-like worms are their own special secret tool when it comes to hunting. Upon finding a suitable prey, the Annika Foreign shoots out this adhesive slime at the insect. Once the slime is sticky, the prey is almost immediately immobilized as the slime solidifies very quickly. The slime glands can shoot out the milky white slime up to a distance of 1 meter. Generally, a single squirt is enough to completely ensnare its victims. Once the prey is trapped, the Annika Foreign quickly moves in to make the kill and inject it with the saliva, which starts digesting the prey from the inside out. Not a great way to go, but that's just how it is. Number 5. Common Basilisk. Animals have got all kinds of tricks up their sleeves. Sometimes they can even defy the laws of physics. The common basilisk is one creature that clearly demonstrates this point. It's running on water like it's normal. It's almost as if the basilisk went its entire life without anyone telling it that running on water is not possible. Think it's ignorance in the law of physics that's keeping it afloat? Nah. For a long time, scientists couldn't figure out what the secret was behind this incredible feat. But thanks to modern-day slow-motion cameras, enough video footage is available showing us what's at work, letting these basilisks easily sprint over water bodies. Turns out they're not running over water per se, but rather pedaling over it using their long claws. They can reach speeds of up to 12 kilometers per hour and run up to 500 meters on water. This species is endemic to Central and South America and is usually seen near rivers, streams and rainforests. Due to its unique ability, it's also known as the Jesus Christ lizard, the Jesus lizard, the South American Jesus lizard, or Lagarto de Jesus Cristo. Sounds like the perfect bunch of nicknames for an extraordinary animal with extraordinary abilities. Number 4. Cuttlefish. You're getting sleepy. Your eyes are getting heavier. You'll fall asleep on the count of 3. Imagine being hypnotized to sleep. Sounds like a cool stage trick, but it's very much real. It's so real, in fact, that even animals use this technique while hunting. The cuttlefish is famous for hypnotizing its prey using its chromatophores. By displaying this stunning display of stripes and colors on its body, the unsuspecting prey is disarmed and immobilized purely by this show. It looks incredibly trippy even to us, so it's no wonder why other animals have no chance against snapping out of this trance before it's too late. Number 3. Mud skippers. What do you do when you're tired of your neighborhood and want a change in scenery? You move. The mud skippers believe in the same idea and took it to a whole new level. They literally move out of water and onto dry land and can stay out for long periods of time. Thanks to their strong elongated front fins, they're able to jump and move on land. They're also known to scale trees using their suckers, which are modified pelvic fins. This ability to live on land and water is what makes them worthy of being on this list. It's nothing short of a superpower. Number 2. Leaf insects. So how do you escape the sticky clutches of an Annika Foreign? Well, be this guy. Still can't see it? Look a little closer. Still nothing? Well, not surprising, since this guy is a master camouflage artist. You've been looking at this the whole time. The Philidae, or the leaf insect, as you guessed by now, camouflages itself like a leaf. This thing is so in tune with the concept of being a leaf that it lives and breathes leaf. It doesn't move much during the day and generally remains docile even if disturbed. If you want to see these creatures in action, well, not exactly action, but at least move a bit, you might need to wait till dusk, which is when they feed on real leaves. The leaf insect takes it up a notch by moving like a leaf swaying in the wind to further confuse its would-be predators. That's quite the level of commitment to its camouflage, which is rarely seen in the wild. Imagine walking in the woods wearing a ghillie suit. Who do you think is better hidden, you or the leaf insect? My bet is on the insect. Some of them can even grow up to 10 centimeters long, but that still doesn't give them away easily, since they just know what it means to be a leaf, and they do it best. Number 1. Jakanas. Meet the dad of the year. The Jakanas are a very special type of bird, as you can tell from this picture. As mutant as they might look, those extra limbs are not really their own. The dad Jakana is actually carrying his chicks under his wings. Why, you ask? Well, what are dads known for? being protective and defensive of their children. This trait is seen even in the animal world. The Jakana birds are known to do the same for their children by carrying them around under their wings at the threat of a predator. Sounds like a difficult task to achieve. Just imagine your dad carrying you and your 3 siblings on his shoulders for extended periods of time. Unless he's some sort of superhuman with incredible strength, it's most likely that he'll put you down after a few minutes of huffing and puffing. But the Jakana dad seems to be built to undertake this task without breaking any sweat. Just like the common basilisk, these birds have the incredible ability of walking on water thanks to their unusually large and elongated toes and claws. This unique structure allows the bird to distribute its weight over a larger surface, which ultimately allows them to walk freely over lily pads and other floating plants on their path. And guess what? They're also called Jesus birds or lily trotters, a fitting name. And that's all of them, rarest animals with superpowers which actually exist in nature. Do you think you know any animal with similar strange abilities? Which ability surprised you the most? Comment and be sure to hit the like button, share and subscribe. Later.